I took a jungle trip in the Amazonian region of Ecuador, and I had a very interesting conversation with a woman who served as the guide. And being a psychologist, I'm not a clinical psychologist, but kind of being a psychologist at heart, the conversation went into psychological matters, into dreams, and I found that woman extremely intelligent and insightful about, especially about dreams. So it was a long, we were 2 days and a night together, so the conversation evolved. But eventually, she attributed her insights to this brew I've never heard of. She promised that she'll take me to a brujo, to a witch doctor, but it never materialized. I would never know whether we couldn't really find him or she didn't want to find him. And then I said, about a decade later, I was invited to Brazil to give a series of lectures. And just by chance, before leaving Israel, a friend of mine who lived in Brazil for a while, he gave me a list of interesting things, mostly on the touristic level, to see in Brazil. And he mentioned this strange drink that the group uses. He didn't know what it was, but he said he heard about it. And immediately, he didn't call it ayahuasca, but kind of something passed my mind that it might be the same thing. So when I go to Brazil, again I heard it being mentioned. That was in a university city not far from Sao Paulo. But by then I was curious, and I just picked the plane going from Sao Paulo to the western end of Brazil, near the Bolivian border, would be a distance like from Tel Aviv to London. And I got the name of a person, a name of a village community, and a name of a person, that's all. And I searched for that person, and I didn't speak, now my Portuguese is fluent, but at that time I didn't speak Portuguese, I knew Spanish. And I was invited to a session there. It was a Santo Daime community. If you want me to tell what happened to me, I could later, yeah.